Hello, happy Monday. Ray Pankern here, certified financial planner in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In today's video, we're going to discuss the 3 things you should do after your baby is born. Having children is one of the greatest joys of life. I can vividly remember the first time I had my child, my son, and just holding him, and just what a great day it was to bring a child into this world and to have the honor to become a father. And so it's important to make some changes to your situation after you have a child. So today I'm gonna give you 3 things to think about and you should implement once you have a child. So let's get started here. One of the things I'm excited to announce is my family is growing. The Pankern family is growing. You can't tell by the picture here, but this is a boy. We are expecting our 3rd child next month. And so in thinking about the changes I'm going to make to my financial situation, it prompted me creating this video. So the first thing you want to do is update your financial plan. Now, what does a financial plan consist of? It's cash flow, investments, retirement, taxes, insurance, and your estate. And so when you look at these, bringing a child into this world, your cash flow is going to change. The way you invest your money is going to change. Your retirement goals may or may not change depending on your situation. Your tax situation is going to change. You now have a deduction that you can write off. And having a child, your insurance situation is going to change, and your estate plan is going to change, meaning when you die, where are these assets going to go? And what I want to express here is it's important to take the time to make a great financial plan, because the better your plan is today, the easier you can adapt to changes in the future. And we all know that things are going to change in the future. I look at my own life to now. A year ago, living in Texas, had 2 kids, and now I'm living in Louisiana with another child on the way. Everybody's life's going to change. Financial plans are really just a guide. In my experience, I know things will change. And bringing a child into this world, everything you see on this list is going to change. And so, 1, make sure you have a financial plan, but then 2, whenever you bring a child into this world, make sure you update it. The second thing you want to do is update your beneficiaries. Story to this, my wife and I took a trip to Mexico, and I was teaching a class on this topic. And when I was creating the material for the class, I ended up going through my own information, and I said, let me make sure that the beneficiaries to my accounts are up to date. Well, you can see where this story is going. I ended up looking at one of our accounts, and I saw that my daughter, her information wasn't on the beneficiary information. And so if something would have happened to me and my wife in Mexico, we'd have passed away, my son would have ended up with more money than his sister, which would have created a big mess. So when you look at updating your beneficiaries, here's the accounts that I've determined you need to look into. There could be more, but here's the primary ones: bank accounts, your investment accounts, life insurance. If you have an annuity, you want to make sure the beneficiary is on there. 401k, your traditional IRA, your Roth IRA, retirement. If you have retirement accounts through your employer, if you work for different types of employers, like a teacher or you work for a church, you could have different retirement benefits. Make sure that all those accounts, whenever you have your child, are updated to reflect that child. Because if it's not on there, those beneficiaries, they're going to be honored. So if you don't place a child on there, then they'll end up not getting their share of their assets. And then lastly, adjust your life insurance protection. So life insurance, it's the traditional usage for life insurance is making sure that you can pay down debts. If there's any educational needs you have for your children, if you have a daughter, maybe you want to help pay for a wedding. And then if you have some legacy needs, life insurance helps with those. There's different calculators out there that will help you determine how much life insurance coverage you should need. And so when you have a child, there's going to be new needs. There's going to be more needs for income. There's going to be more needs for paying for education, things like that. So getting your life insurance up to date is important. And if you're somebody that doesn't have any life insurance and you have children and you have debts out there and you're married, you want to make sure you get that addressed, because sadly, I've seen situations where the breadwinner of the home passes away prematurely and leaves the spouse with the kids with no life insurance, not much in assets. And so the family's already grieving your loss. But then you look at what they're going to have to go through on the financial piece. You may have your spouse going back to work or working 1-2 jobs, maybe selling a home, and that may not be your desires. Life insurance can be an easy solution to a problem. A lot of times people assume that life insurance could be expensive. No, there are inexpensive life insurance policies out there. And so when you bring on a kid, there's just going to be new needs, new things you want to make sure you address. And going back to point number one, the better your plan, the better you can determine what needs you have. So there's people out there that have different desires for their children. And so make sure you clearly articulate those. And then from there, you can properly put the right insurance in place to protect your children. So if you need to reach me, here's our email, info@legacyco.com. There's also our website, www.legacywealthpartners.com. Also, we have clients all over the country. So if you want to set up a virtual meeting with me or one of my teammates, let us know. We can get that set up for you. Thanks for watching.